Welcome back, everyone. Midwest Montoya is here, and we're back with another podcast type video. And today we've got a few things we're going to talk about. One, we're going to review that fireworm challenge we did recently. Then we're going to talk about a suggestion we got from a comment in one of our videos. And we're going to talk about future videos and something else that would be really cool. You'll get to be part of that. So, you want to kick us off with the first part?
Okay, guys. First thing on our list today, we're going to each give our kind of like a review on the fireworm because we each have our own opinions on it. We have our spice rating, so we're gonna go through each segment and then we're gonna give our spice rating.
Yeah, so when he says each segment, it's going to be the jalapeno, we got the habanero, we got the ghost pepper, and the Carolina Reaper sections of that worm.
Let's kick it off. My review on jalapeno is a 1. And we're doing a 1 through 10 point base system for the heat, and I would give it a 1.
I also gave it a 1. I will say that jalapeno section of that worm was the best tasting. Maybe because it had less heat, less oil. I'm not sure why. But it had more of a sweet flavor. And that little bit of jalapeno spice in there actually complemented it really well. It was very good.
And make sure if you haven't seen that video to go back and watch it. So now, my rating on the habanero was a 5. Actually, I think it was a 4.
Yeah, you said a 4.
Yeah, it was a 4.
I gave the habanero a 3. It had more spice than the jalapeno, but wasn't super hot. It also had a pretty decent flavor to it. It wasn't as good as the jalapeno, and it wasn't as good as the ghost pepper or the Carolina Reaper. Those both had the really good sweet flavor before the spice, but the habanero was alright.
I didn't get that good flavor at the ghost pepper and the Carolina Reaper. My rating for the ghost pepper was a 6. It wasn't as bad as the Carolina Reaper, but that had some kick in it. It was pretty bad, like spicy still, and I didn't really taste a good flavor in there.
Weird. Yeah, the ghost pepper was the red section. I got a really distinct cherry flavor out of it before the burn, and so I thought it was pretty good. But as far as heat, I gave it a 5. I mean, it was getting up there a little bit more. It was definitely way more than the jalapeno and higher than the habanero. But still, for me anyways, it wasn't something that would be in the upper half of that rating score system that we use. So.
Yeah.
But it was still, that cherry flavor before the heat, awesome.
Carolina Reaper, I gave that one an 8. That one, like, it was like burn. Like, it took a little bit for the burn to creep up, but once it did burn. And actually, after the video, it burned in my stomach for a couple, like maybe 30 minutes or so. That was pretty bad.
Yeah, so for me, Carolina Reaper, I gave it a 7.5. It was way spicier than the habanero and than the ghost pepper, but still not the hottest thing I've ever had. And I think also because it had the sweetness from the gummy in it, that it was more manageable, I guess you could say. And to me, maybe it was a trick because it was a blue color, but it tastes like a blueberry candy or gummy to me. But it did have heat behind it for sure. It was the hottest of them. In the video, you can see me sweating there, starting to glisten a little bit. Take the cardboard we were cutting it on, use it as a fan. That's pretty good stuff. And with all of them, it was a slow burn. It wasn't instant for the most part. It took a little bit. And as he said, after eating it, I didn't have it as bad, but I definitely had some burn in my stomach. I could just feel it kind of burn here and there. So,
yeah. Okay, before going to our next section, I'm just gonna tell you guys, make sure you look out for the next Fiery 6 challenge. We're gonna both be doing a Hockey Weche challenge. They're pretty hot.
he keeps warning me about it, but we'll see when we get there.
I keep telling him we're both gonna react to that.
Alright, so next thing we want to talk about. We asked for comments. We said we'd like to hear your thoughts, things you might want to see. And we got a comment with a suggestion for a hidden drink or hidden snack challenge, which sounds kind of cool, right? And so what that's going to be is one of us is going to be asking the other questions, and there's going to be a hidden snack or a hidden drink, and we're not going to know what it is, but whoever's giving it to us will. And it could be gross, it could be sour, it could be spicy, something like that. So that will be in a future video. So keep commenting, giving us your ideas, okay?
Yeah, make sure to give us all those ideas because we like to make up our own ideas, but we run out of ideas very fast, and they're very helpful if you can give us some of them.
Yeah. Awesome. You want to tell them what we got next?
So in our next one, we're going to talk about upcoming videos. Make sure to watch out for the pizza slice challenge. Which is basically for that, we're going to get like a pizza and put it on a lazy Susan. And each pizza is going to be decorated with nasty, spicy, or sour, or good stuff on it. We're going to spin it. Whatever pizza you land on, you got to eat that slice.
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to that because for me, it's not necessarily the spicy, it's the gross. Like fish, things like that. But that's alright. And so now our part where you, as viewers, get to have a part in. We're trying to figure out what to call this segment. This video we put out on these Fridays. We've got a few names that we're thinking about. We're going to throw them out there, and if you guys comment, we get enough comments on it. Based off of the comments, we're going to go with whatever names like the most. Okay? And so for the first one, we think, maybe we'll call it Hammer Time. Yeah, it's catchy, maybe.
Yeah.
So, down the next one.
We could call it Midwest Minute. I mean, that's kind of, it sounds interesting.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Midwest Minutes. Yeah, we've got a good ring as well. And the last one, we kind of thought, it's on Fridays. How about Friday Frenzy?
Good work.
Could sound good as well. So, again, comment to us which one you think sounds the best. Whichever one we get the most comments about, that's what we're going to call it.
Yep.
So you get to have your hand in it. And we thank you guys so much for watching these videos, for liking, for the comments you throw out there, okay? And keep watching because there's great things to come. These Friday. Oh yeah, make sure you subscribe. What?
We actually looked into our analytics, and half of our views come from unsubscribed people. So if you're watching this video, guys, you might as well subscribe so you can get more content like this.
That's right. Anyhow, thank you guys so much. Keep watching out. And these Friday videos, some are going to be longer, some are going to be shorter. It's all good. Thank you again for watching.
See you next
God
time.
bless.